Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Now, if you're wondering why I'm sounding a little bit tired and looking a little bit, that is because it is currently the Tuesday of the Japanese Grand Prix weekend and it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm in the UK. We're doing this one remote. And I thought I would take you through my week doing a Grand Prix from London. And it starts today at 4:30 in the morning, because in about 20 minutes time, I'm gonna be interviewing the man of the moment, Yuki Tsunoda, which we've teed up, ready to chat to him about his first race and I suppose the remainder of the season, fingers crossed, racing for Red Bull. It's actually a really busy week. We've got loads of interviews lined up and then we have the actual coverage at the weekend. So I thought I'd take you with me for as much of the ride as possible. Now, if you're wondering what the setup is, this is it with my microphone here. And of course, the dog. Hey, Elton. And now we wait for my producer and Tsunoda. Yuki, home race, now a Red Bull racing driver. This last week must feel like an absolute whirlwind for you. I wonder if you could just talk me through the process of how it's all happened. When did you find out about the team change? Is your mind completely frazzled at the moment?
So obviously you can't hear Yuki because his audio is coming through my headphones, but essentially his reply was, yes, it's been a crazy time, but he was straight to work in the Red Bull simulator, meeting his new engineers and mechanics, and just getting up to speed with everything as quickly as he could. If you want to hear the full interview, you can, of course, go to the Checkered Flag podcast.
So, interview with Yuki done. Got cut short a little bit, but we'll take that because we know how busy he's going to be this week. I have to say, my one takeaway every time I talk to Yuki is how honest he is and how just how open and honest he is, even though now he's going to be shrouded by all the Red Bull PR and towing the party line. I still felt like he was happy to answer most questions. He had a little bit more of a think about it maybe, and it wasn't as fun as the interview was initially set out to be, although we did book the interview pre all of this, so the whole content had to change. But I think actually fair play to Red Bull for putting him out there straight away, and I think everyone wants the best for Yuki, don't they? He's such a popular character, so let's see how he gets on. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm not very good at this. It's now Wednesday, and I've come to work and I found myself in a little booth. There's some offices out there because we've got some interviews lined up for the week. We've got Günther Steiner coming in, just about to do an interview with Jaime Alguersuari, the former Toro Rosso driver, because obviously the big news this week is all about Red Bull. So doing that today, and then we'll finish up some of my notes, but try and get some stuff with Günther. Let's see what happens. But it's, Wednesday afternoon, and I've driven to our studios in West London.
Then it's getting, as you say, more and more interesting because there's so much happening. And then what we always do is Q&A.
Right, I'm now back home after interviews with Steiner. We did Jaime Alguersuari as well. That was done remote. Oh, I've just gone into the light. What is it? It's Wednesday, late afternoon now. I'll probably do a little bit more work. I did my track map earlier today. I'll see if I get a bit of B-roll footage for that. And then kind of Thursday, it all begins. But because we're doing it remote, I have to kind of turn my body clock into Japanese time. So I'll be going to bed as early as I can on Thursday, and then waking up and leaving at about 1:45 in the morning for FP1. So I'll bring you along for that. So next time you see me will probably be me waking up on very, very early UK time Friday morning. So I shall see you then. Good morning. It's now Friday morning. It's 1:49 a.m. And I'm looking a little bit worse for wear. But I'm about to leave to go to work. Coffee ready, there you go. And the dog's not too happy about being woken up at this time of the hour. And maybe he is. Right, off to work, see you in a bit. It is now just after 2:30 and we have arrived in the studio. Here is where we link up with Japan. My producers are just through there. And now I'll basically probably have a cup of tea, have a little chat with my producers, get my notes set up, and wait for Alice Powell to arrive. She's late. Shocking, really. And just like that, I'm now set up. So it's 2:53. We're on air at 3:25 UK time in the morning. So if I just show you what I've got in front of me. So essentially these are all my sort of notes. These are the main things I use. One thing on every driver, on the back of the teams, and what I'll do now is I'll just go through and check in with what upgrades every team has bought. I've got my track map here. I've got all my various monitors here. This will be the international feed that hasn't loaded up yet, but we'll get that. And then Alice sits on this side, digestive biscuits, because you have to do that. And then some more additional supplementary notes with just some various stats and facts if I need it. What's quite good here, my producer has done, we have a load of interviews lined up and it's just told me the length they are and some ideas of cue lines of what to say into it. And that's about it, really. So we shall head forward to FP1 in about half an hour. In the nick of time, my co-commentator showed up. It's Alice Powell. Hi, Alice. How you feeling?
Tired. But I'm good. I made it here and I wasn't involved in the accident. So it's good.
No, accident on the M25. So you're not getting that in Suzuka, are you?
No, not at all. But we're here. It's 3:13. I don't know if that's unlucky for some. Not us. And we're ready for free practice 1.
And what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
I would say...
Outside of working with me?
Outside of working with you, yeah. That's the most exciting thing, of course. Yuki. See how Yuki gets on, which is probably what... I guess you're going to have the same answer.
Yeah. I'll try and come up with some more insightful things when we're on air.
It's early, so I'm going to let myself off and you can be let off too.
Exactly. But we're here all weekend. See you in a bit. Hi team, so I pretty much spectacularly failed at vlogging the remainder of the weekend, the Saturday and the Sunday, but rest assured it was mainly me sleep deprived and shouting at not a lot of action going on the track, because pretty much the rest of it is rinse and repeat. The interesting stuff happened at the start of the week with the interviews, which was really great to have on our Checkered Flag podcast, so do check those out. There's a special Guntersteiner special on the way. And that just about does it really. Hope that covers and gives you a little bit of an insight into a week in the life of doing some F1 commentary remotely. As you can see, it's a lot more than just the commentating you hear as the end result on the sessions. So a lot more goes into it. So I'll try and give you some more insights along the way, but looking forward to getting ready for the next race, which we'll be back on site for, hopefully. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Subscribe, share, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one.